Hi, Leper. Interesting name you got there. At this moment, I'm just doing a couple of challenges. Then I was going to try creating a character. Don't know if that character is going to work out, but, you know, only one way to find out. How are you doing this Friday night? Or, well, for me, it's Friday night. I don't know about you, where you are. That's good, man. What are you up to? I mean, aside from watching some random YouTuber. It's 1:37. Dude, you should be asleep. Wait, 1:37 a.m. or p.m.? Because that makes a difference.
Supplies are starting to run low, just so you know.
Yeah, dude, you should be asleep. That's I would be unconscious at that point. Just bored. Well, see, that sounds to me like more of a reason to go to bed. So are you just laying in bed like scrolling through YouTube and my I put it this way, if you're not currently like ready to fall asleep, just keep watching my channel. You'll be out in no time. So it's 1:37 where you're at. Uh, Trying to think of what time zone that would be. Are you in like notifications so you're curious? Well, welcome to the channel. Um, yeah, mostly what I do is just create characters. It's nothing exciting. I don't do anything crazy. I'm not somebody that's up in front of the camera. So, yeah. Oops. Yeah, I've made a few videos. So that's mostly what my channel is about. Um, Oops, there we go. But yeah, I've made videos or creation videos for a lot of different games, but it seems like most people gravitate towards the Red Dead videos, which makes sense. I mean, that's what I started out making a lot of. Oh, not enough space. Okay. Well, we'll just go with that. Hmm. All right. Well. Yeah, it really helps. I mean, I'm really hoping they have like a character creator for GTA 6. Um, but of course, that's going to depend on like if there's excuse me. It's nowhere near 1:30 where I'm at, and I'm still really tired. Um, yeah, I'm really hoping that there is some kind of character creator for GTA 6. But I mean, in order for that to happen, there has to be some kind of like online portion of it, and they're still making a lot of money off of GTA Online for what's out right now. So who knows? We'll find out. Eventually, we will see. So what kind of games do you play, dude? Man, my memory of what this guy looked like is very different than what he actually looks like. Well, I mean, it's supposed to come out like whatever fall or winter of this year. So, I mean, I have my fingers crossed, but we'll see. There's a lot of things up in the air. Personally, I'm just really disappointed that they let Red Dead Online die off like it has. Like there was so much potential, and they didn't even like scratch the surface of it. But that's just me. I'm not bitter. Not bitter at all. I usually stream like once a week. Um, for probably about a month and a half, though, I didn't stream at all because um, I'm trying to basically create a game like a gaming den or a game room, however you want to look at it. And for a while there, like the room itself was just completely trash. I was like taking down the walls and everything. And then for like another, I want to say like 2, 3 weeks, um, like the place where I had stuff set up really wasn't. It wasn't like there wasn't really a online. Like the Wi-Fi was bad. Put it that way. Um, every place I tried to move my system to, nothing was really working out. So, but I'm trying to get back into the habit of it again. Been doing pretty good so far for like the last month or so. Um, yeah, well, I mean, it depends on what your idea of cool is. So oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Like I like I like 80s pop culture stuff. So it's like one side of the room is like Masters of the Universe kind of thing. Um, I guess I shouldn't just say 80s because like the second wall is like gonna be more Fallout themed, like the Fallout game series. The third wall I think is going to be like more like a Doctor Who kind of theme. Um, and then the fourth wall is like that's what's gonna be basically just like pop culture kind of stuff. You know, like a number of years ago, I drew like GLaDOS from the Portal games, and I put that in a frame. That's one of the things that are going to be going up. I have like the holy trinity of DC and Marvel characters. Like Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and then Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. That like it's just gonna be some random pop culture stuff on that wall. Just the stuff I enjoy. What about you though, man? What else do you enjoy? Man, I feel like this is already kind of like a good way there. Music. What kind of music you like? Bring in those lips. Make the mustache. Metallica. Excellent choice. Metallica is awesome. I've never been to one of their concerts. I could have gone to one of their concerts for free and I turned it down just because like even though I know I would have enjoyed myself, like I'm not a concert person. I'm not like I wouldn't be I wouldn't be at the concert like rocking out like everybody else. Like my enjoyment is a lot more restrained. It's like, yeah, this is awesome. Um while everybody else is headbanging, I just would have been like, this is cool. This is fun. Um so I felt like basically I didn't go because I felt I would have ruined the mood for everybody else, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was nice of them to think of me though. I did appreciate that. So which one is your favorite album from Metallica? Like for me it's the Black Album. Um that's I like that one, but my second favorite one would be Metallica S&M, like Symphony of Metallica. Ride the Lightning or the Black Album. Both excellent choices. One of the things I really loved that they did was like the sequels to their song Unforgiven. Like up until that point, I honestly had never heard of a song having a sequel. So like loved Unforgiven, thought Unforgiven 2 was amazing. Unforgiven 3 seemed like it was completely unrelated though. Like I didn't even recognize that as an Unforgiven song. So I felt that one kind of jumped the shark a bit, but still cool that they're doing different things. Man, I wish there was a way I could see his eyes like yeah, no, the second one is I don't know. I honestly I like the first and second one pretty much equally. It's hard for me to put a favorite on there. Um I am trying to make a character or a singer actually, um, named Weird Al Yankovic. The options aren't uh, completely there, but I don't think it looks that bad. Um, maybe I should have gone a little bit lighter with his hair. but his hair is kind of weird. Like it should be like puffier, shaggier. His mustache should definitely be smaller. But like if I go to a smaller mustache, like there's one called the Private, that's gonna be too small. So I kind of have to compromise here. Oh no. So are you like in the UK area? Like UK, Spain, um, Ireland, Scotland, like that time zone? In Breaking Bad characters. Yeah, I made Walter White. I tried to make Gus. Not that good. Um, I think I made Jesse, but I know I made both Jesse and Walter White for Grand Theft Auto. So that was a lot more fitting for there anyway. So yeah, okay, the UK, very nice. Um, Man, I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time since I was at in the UK. I should really go back there. I miss the UK. Yeah, it's really funny the way I'm making this guy. I'm actually making him look more like Daniel Radcliffe from the autobiography, as opposed to the real Weird Al Yankovic. Dark Viper AU. I have not. I don't even know what that is. What is Dark Viper AU? Oh, okay. Yeah, see, for me, how do I say this? Like, I don't really stream gameplay all that much. Because typically when I'm playing a game, like I want to be able to enjoy the story, and I can't really do that if I'm like regularly trying to interact with people. Um, not that I have a whole bunch of people like going on in the chat, but it's just kind of where my focus is, and then I end up like ignoring whoever would be in the chat. So, but I mean, GTA, like a lot of people love that game, and when it came out, I really enjoyed it. Uh, but it's one of those. I guess I'm typically like one of those people that will like play a game, beat it, and then I'm basically done with it. Unless there's like new DLC or like I was just so like impressed by the game, and there's so many options, like I have to play through it again. So like for me, Fallout is like that. Like there's multiple endings, there's so much to explore, um, and those are not short games. So yeah, right now I'm trying to play through Assassin's Creed Shadows, um, and then I'm going to be trying to get through. There was a DLC that was created by like a bunch of fans called Fallout London. That is what is on my docket after I get done with Assassin's Creed Shadows. Or I just might like finally like break out the whatever the Meta Quest 3 that I bought last year and get through that Arkham game for it. That's another thing I've been meaning to do. He's starting to look more like Groucho Marx. My opinion on the Red Dead 2 story, I really liked it. I played the first Red Dead before it, so I kind of had an idea who was going to live, who was going to die. But they did throw in some fun backstories, and um, I really enjoyed it. I've played through it one and a half times. Um, I I have held off playing it all the way through a second time because I bought a new PC specifically to be able to play that game with all the DLC that people have put out for it. So like there is like a fan-made DLC of Mexico for Red Dead 2. Only available on the PC because it wasn't created for consoles. Um, so I didn't want to I didn't want to like get through it again and then have to go through it yet again in order to like get to the point where I could like go explore Mexico or some of this fan-made DLC. Why? What'd you think of it? You're in your fourth playthrough. Dang, dude. Have you like done a 100% on it at all, or? Because that's the one thing I'll probably never do. Even though I really enjoy it, like going around and making sure that I like have analyzed every animal in the game. I just don't see myself doing something like that. I don't have the patience for something like that. I just wish his hair was puffier. Like that's as big as I can make his hair. Last ending? The last ending? What do you mean? Isn't there just like a good ending and a bad ending? Like a high honor ending? Well, I suppose there's a neutral ending too, isn't there? There's like the ending. Yeah, there's like a high honor, a low honor, and then like kind of a neutral one. Isn't that it? Or is it like high honor you do go for the money, high honor you don't go for the money, low honor you go for whatever. Okay, I guess maybe there is four different ways. Armadillinger, dude, where have you been? You have been like a ghost, man. I hope you're happy with yourself. I'm still doing this because of you, because of your encouragement. Shame on you. Uh, good and bad honor, get the money. Good, bad honor, go with John. Okay, all right. Yeah, I guess I didn't even think about that. Like, wouldn't you be able to save it? Uh, like before that point in the game, and then just kind of like make that different decision in the end. Like you wouldn't have to spend the time and go through the entire thing over. It's weird that I'm saying something like that about a game I actually enjoyed, but yeah, I have such a like a back catalog of games that I have not I might never actually even get to. I still have games on my PS3 I've never even started. Yeah. No, and that's the thing though, is that like it is all those details that they put into the game that makes it such an amazing thing. Armadillinger, you still there, man? What have you been up to? I know that you were working on you were working on either like remaking Hitman or you were working on an original game. I can't remember which one off the top of my head. Oh, Leper, I appreciate it, man. It was good chatting with you. Get your sleep in, cause yeah, dude, it is like 2 a.m. there. Um, yeah, you might never see me again, depending on how bored you are. But yeah, I feel like I'm on later than you should be up. So, but I do appreciate you swinging in and saying hi. And I appreciate the sub too. So that was cool. Ninetail. Um, yeah, that's. I don't know if that was a lucky guess or if I'm actually making it fairly accurate, but that is actually who I'm trying to make right now. Um, yeah, Leper, you take care, man. Hope I see you again. Get rid of that skin damage. Oh, come on. Where is it? There we go. Make him look a little bit more pale. Yeah, Weird Al actually was pretty scrawny. I can't get a good shot of his ears though. That's maybe there's so much hair it's covering it all up. Yeah, it's kind of difficult. I mean, there isn't the right kind of hairstyle, there isn't the right kind of mustache, but I'm making do with what I have. His teeth are a little wonky, but nothing horrible. Yeah. Alright, let's see if there is anything else. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I mean, this is the best option, but I mean, say what you want about Weird Al. He's always just tried to entertain people. And that is why he is awesome. I yeah, I was trying to make actual Weird Al, but I realized that it is actually looking more like Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al. So, I mean, either way, I'm seeing it as a win. There we go, that helped. And his nose is actually a little crooked too. Weird Al Potter. That would be accurate, yes. I feel like that's probably the most accurate description for the one that I'm making. Um, that ain't right. Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe bring his eyes up a bit. Somehow his eyes ended up all the way on the other side of the map. Hmm. Dude, I would pay good money to see like Weird Al doing like magic tricks like Harry Potter. Like frickin' hell, that would be awesome. Can you imagine him like taking on Voldemort? That would be hilarious. Oops. Eh, is there a different heritage that would be better? No. Eh. How's that lower lip? Yeah, I don't see that being it. Yeah, that would be good. Maybe that's part of what's throwing me off, though. Like the beard might be a little, or the mustache might be too dark. I think I might have to like save this and redo it with a slightly different color hair. I think that might be the key here. Not that anything else is like dead on or anything, but I do think that that might be throwing me off the most. Yeah, I only saw like the Harry Potter movies up to the point where the guy who went on to play Batman and was in the Twilight movies, like the one where he died, that was the last one I watched. But up to that point, like I didn't see Harry Potter really like saving the day at all. Like I didn't understand why he was like so important when he wasn't the guy that was, you know, doing anything, if that makes sense. I mean, that might be blasphemy to the Harry Potter folks, but um like I don't see like the big deal. I don't see how he was the hero. I mean, Nine Tails, have you like watched all the movies or read all the books? Like what is the Harry Potter lore? Like why is he like did he ever eventually like actually save the day and take down Voldemort, or like what happened there? Cuz I'm not seeing the big appeal. Such an evil Weird Al. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Like I know people love the books, love the movies. I just personally I'm like, and granted, I didn't make it all the way through them, so I don't know. Maybe it is something amazing later on. I just I just don't understand like how he's the chosen one or whatever. mouth up a bit. Hell, yeah. Yeah, that might actually be easier. I mean, there's probably a better hairstyle for him. But, I don't know. I like Weird Al. I used to have, like, all of his albums up to, what was it, Alapalooza? No, Bad Hair Day. So, and I saw his, I have watched his, I watched UHF, back in the day, and, whatever, his like, unofficial autobiography, um, like with Daniel Radcliffe playing him, which I thought was perfect. Like, obviously, none of it is well, maybe like 10% of it is true, but it's just funny, and it's perfect for Weird Al too, because it's like you don't really expect him to be. It's like a parody of an autobiography. So yeah, no, I really liked Weird Al. Um, I probably haven't. He's probably come out with like two or three more albums since the last one I got, but um, I did make. Yeah, yeah, I don't think anybody was. But that's just it, though. Is that I did make a there's a song called "Christmas at Ground Zero" that Weird Al did, or no, sorry, "The Night Santa Went Crazy." Weird Al did both of them, but "The Night Santa Went Crazy," I actually made a video in Red Dead uh, with that song. So I like the way it turned out. In hindsight, there are some things I would have changed a little bit, but um, I did what I could at the time, and I'm still rather proud of that video. It's not gonna win any awards, but I still really liked it. Yeah, he doesn't have to look that. Going for a younger Weird Al, not. Yeah, I think I am gonna have to like recreate him with a different color hair. I think that's just. I mean, that just looks like pitch black. Like there's no texture to it whatsoever. I do wish it could be bigger though. Bigger hair. He looks like a nerd. He does look like a nerd. He is a nerd. So that means he looks it looks perfect. Yeah, I think I am going to do a little bit of a different hairstyle here, and then try recreating them a little bit later. right. With that though, I think I am going to call it a night. Um, dude, trying to remember what the guy's name was. Leper? Leper. Uh, yeah, one second here. Something weird's going on. Yeah. Um, yeah. No, it's all about what options are available. I mean, it, honestly, like I still don't feel like I feel like no matter what I do, this isn't going to look really good as Weird Al. But I mean, I do what I can with what I have. So some characters I've made that I feel were like dead on. Um, but then there are other ones like oh gosh, I think that the one I have coming out this next Tuesday really doesn't look anything like the actor. But it was the best I could do, and he's been requested a lot, so you know, at the very least, people will stop asking for him. So anyway, that's gonna be it for me for tonight, I think. Ninetail, thank you for stopping in, saying hi, keeping keeping me a little bit entertained. Leper, um, like dude, thanks for stopping in. First time you visited, probably possibly the last. I mean, it's 2 a.m. for you, so I understand if you don't, if you don't come back. But it was really cool chatting with you, Armadillinger, dude. You need to stop in more often, man. It's it's been a while. It's been a while. So, you guys have a good night. If you're watching this later, thanks. Usually on here Friday evenings, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And with that, have a good night, and I hope to see you next week.